Hello, everyone. I'm coming to you. Well, it's this evening here. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at in the world. I'm coming to you today because I've received a few messages today. Folks asking me just what is going on with their Facebook pages. They can't seem to find their news feeds. Just some of the features are different for them. Um, I noticed this particular update on my pages. Some of these features I've had for a while now. The full effect, what I believe you guys are seeing today, I've had on my pages, on my business pages now for several weeks, probably at least 3 weeks, I would say. Um, so let me kind of show you what it looks like for me. When I first saw it, I didn't know if something was wrong. Like I seriously thought something was buggy or something, was going on with Facebook. It took me a while to kind of figure out that it must have been an update, that this was an intentional thing, just because it was kind of hard to navigate at first. What we're used to seeing when we log onto our Facebook here, I've logged on. I'm just on my personal profile here. You'll see it says, there I am, Tammy. It's my personal profile. If I click over here, where we usually expect to see our pages, they're still there. It used to say here, use Facebook ads, and you could select your pages. There's my pages I could choose from. And then you could select to use Facebook as that page. Right now, it's just listing your pages. So, for example, I'm going to go to my social media page here. I select that page, and it takes me to the page. But if I look up top here, look, I am still under my profile. I'm still under Tammy. It used to show the page you were under, it would list up here. And that's how you would know, okay, I'm using Facebook as the selected page. So right now, I'm still under my name. I'm on my page. I've selected my page. It's still showing my name here. If I click on any of these, if I click on messages up here, it's going to take me to my personal messages. If I click there, it's going to show me my friend requests. Notifications now, it's going to show me, it'll show me all my notifications there, my personal notifications, my business notifications, anytime my page was mentioned, anytime somebody liked the page, as well as my personal notifications there. So, the big thing that people are wondering is, what happened to my pages feed? We follow several pages. I mean, I know I do with different pages. I follow different interests and pages that I like to keep up with under each separate page. Like for example, my social media page, I follow some local businesses. I follow different social media organizations, things to keep up on there. And now it used to be you could just go to home. You could come up here and click on home, and it would take you to your pages home. But uh-oh, look what it's done. It's taken me right back to my personal profile newsfeed. So I'm going to come back here. I'm going to go back to social media, the social media page. And so everybody's wondering, where can we find our pages feed? Where did it go? It's kind of in a sneaky little spot here. I'm going to address this first just because this is kind of the sneakiest thing here. It's kind of hiding right down here. If you come down here on this left-hand side, search for posts on this page, talking about my response time, all of this, page reach, view pages feed, right there. This will take me to pages that are in my feed, things I've liked, showing me what's over here, different business pages that I've liked, and that's where that's at. So now I can go back to, I can actually just go back to my page right there. Take me right back where I was. That's probably the sneakiest change that's been made. Everything else is going to be right up here on this toolbar. Page, messages, notifications, if you have them, that's going to light up with a little red notification here until you've got messages. There'll be a little notification, red notification there telling you about any notifications you've had. Page mentions, people, comments, likes, reactions will be there. This is your new little toolbar here. Now I had this for a while before I had some of the other changes, before I had this kind of go goofy on me like that. So I don't know how many of you have had this for a while here. If this is new for you, that's where you're going to find everything. That's how you're going to get back to your page. You're going to pull up your messages there, notifications, all your insights, etc. there. If I were to switch pages and come down and switch to my trainer page, come over here, the same thing. Now it's bringing me up personal and for, the personal details for that particular page there. So I'm going to go back to my social media page. And another concern would be, well, okay, we found our pages feed. Go down here and find our pages feed. Here we go again, pages feed for my social media business page. Okay, so we have the option. That's nice. It's telling me if they're like other pages. I could just do a standard search up here. Let me pull up a page here. Let me pull up my friend Angela's page here. We're going to go there. Now I go to her page. Now remember, everything really is defaulting towards my profile. So I'm going to go to her page. It's going to say I liked your page. I liked your page from my personal profile. But I don't know that I have under my social media page yet. The place where you can go and do that, if you look under these 3 little dots right there, you're going to have some different options on what you can do. One of those options happens to be like is your page. So I'm going to go in here. Oh, and now I have choices. I'm under Angela's page. Likes will show up on your page's timeline. Which page do you want to like Angela page under here? We're going to go to social media and save. Has been added to my favorites. So now she will show up in my page's feed for Tammy Ulrich social media. So it's a little different. Okay, I'm going to keep using Angela's page here while I'm here. All right, so we're going to come down here. And now, once again, we're always under our profile. I have to remember if I like this, it's going to like underneath my profile. Automatic default. I can change it to, here's the beautiful thing, guys. It seems confusing at first, but if you operate a lot of pages like I do, I have probably 4 or 5 pages that I work under, probably 3 active ones that I use, 2 for business, and I'm constantly flipping between them. And even between my personal profile, like I always log in from there first. Even if I'm coming here to do my business, I start out on my personal, just because people message me on my personal profile so often. So the thing is that it gets tricky sometimes. I was constantly confusing my Facebook tabs. Like I would open one and take a peek at something, and I might have a couple tabs of Facebook open, and I might accidentally be under a personal profile in one, my business under the other. And then I'm constantly getting errors and I'm confusing Facebook. Now I really don't need to do that. I don't need to worry about that happening. I'm always working under my profile. I can go to something, and even if I've been using my trainer page or my social media page or I'm on my profile, I have the choice, even under my profile here. I can say who likes this. Well, Tammy Ulrich Certified Personal Trainer likes this. I can like it from there. I can say Tammy Ulrich Social Media. Tammy Ulrich Social Media actually likes this also. So I've made 1, 2, 3 different interactions from 3 different pages, or from my profile on 2 different pages right here on this one post, without having to come up here, back out, go to a different page, go to my profile. There's just sometimes where you're trying to interact with people, and I have that problem where, okay, something's going on over here. Somebody just told me that they're going to get in touch with me over here. I'm logged into my business, not paying attention here, or I'm on this business page. I can see everything now. It just pops right up there. It just pops right up in there. Whether it's a personal notification, somebody sends me a message through my profile, I can see it there right away. If they send me something through my trainer page, it's going to alert me there. If they send me something through my social media page, it's going to alert me there. So I can see all of those together, which can be overwhelming, especially if you manage multiple pages. But if you remember that you can always see the individual page notifications and all the details just by going to that page underneath there. I'd say the trickiest thing, and this got me too in the beginning, I had no idea where to find my feed. And that's the trickiest thing, and that's why I address that first. It's just kind of sneaky. It's hiding down there. I can choose to, it's fabulous. Like, look, I can choose to post whatever I want, whenever I want, no matter what page I'm logged into. I could make a post on my social media page here as any of these pages, as my profile. I can make that choice now because it's all kind of centralized underneath my profile. So it seems, I know it seems really different at first, and I think when I noticed it at first, like I really thought, like I thought there was a bug. I thought something was going on here. I'm like, it's not switching. What's going on? But as I've gotten to use it over the last few weeks, I don't know. I think just as someone that manages multiple pages and who gets a lot of notifications and messages and things like that regarding those businesses, even through my personal profile, where people try to, send messages and comment, or, might comment on a post I've made on my personal profile, or maybe something I posted somewhere in a group. I can see all that, and I can address it as necessary as any one of my pages pretty easily, and can find everything without constantly switching back and forth. What page do I want to work under? What page am I working under now? So I think it's actually going to be a good thing, especially for you guys that do have multiple pages that you're working under. Once you get used to just knowing that, all your main, right up here, sorry, all your main notifications are going to be up there individually for the pages. And I see this is a big one, just coming down here and just knowing you do have to make a separate click down here. You can't just go up here to home anymore. That will take you back to your personal. So I hope I have addressed some of the issues you guys are dealing with today. It sounds like this was a big day for this to kind of dump out on people. I noticed this morning I logged on really early and I saw some people already talking about this, and they were kind of confused about what was going on. And I hadn't heard anything of it. Mine's been like this for a while, and I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know if this was going to be a big update, if it was, I really didn't know where this was going. It seems like sometimes I get some different features on my page. I've had this one for a while. I don't know if this has been, I think this is unveiling this services tab. I've had this for a while on a couple of my pages where I can put my services. I know that was one thing that I had for a while that other people didn't. So it seems like a couple of my pages have been getting some of this stuff early. A couple of them haven't been. So I've had this for a while, and I've had some time to play with it. And I think it's just like any other change, just kind of getting used to it. And yeah, I think you'll like it once you get used to where everything's at. I think you're gonna like being able to manage all your pages still be under your personal profile like that. Like I said, especially if you've got multiple business pages. If you have any other questions, if there's something you can't find, something that you're looking for, you're not sure how to access, any questions at all, just drop me a comment underneath the video here, and I will do my best to get back to you and help you out the best I can. All right, you guys have a great evening, great day, great morning, wherever you're at. All right, thank you.